Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pwny Montana, and in this video, we are going to be going over a one-play money scheme in Madden 22. For those of you guys who are still trying to find ways to enjoy Madden, this might be a good one for you guys to pay attention to. Before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below on anything that you guys would like to see on the channel. This was actually a recommendation here, and I personally love the recommendations because it makes it a little bit easier to look for something for you guys specifically. So this single back wing slot was a recommendation, and I ended up finding a very good play out of it. And yeah, so subscribe if you're new, leave a comment if you guys have any questions, and let's get right into it, man. This play right here, we're going to be looking at the PAY drag wheel play. You can find this in 4 different playbooks: the Falcons, the Jets, the Titans, and the West Coast playbook. But before I show anything, the reason right now I am in the West Coast playbook, and the reasoning for that is because this is going to double as a nice little Easter egg. So the other one play scheme that I posted was this near close flex, where we substitute a tight end pretty much in the fullback position, making this a 2-1-2 formation, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and 1 running back. Now, because I did that, and if you're coming out in this post drag where you're sitting there absolutely frying your opponent, let's just call a random play here, you can now audible into single back wing slot, which kind of makes this a nice little Easter egg to go with the other coverage beater that I posted. Not coverage beater, but the one play money scheme. So if you're looking for the OP wheels and to annoy your opponent, that's pretty much what we're trying to do here. We're trying to annoy our opponents as much as possible with non-meta stuff, because the more non-meta you are, the harder it is for your opponent to kind of catch on. And we have 2 different formations that we can rock with these 2 specific money plays. So I'm going to call timeout, and we're going to go back into the single back wing slot, and we're going to talk personnel real quick. There's not much that you need for personnel. All you need is your better tight end. Put him in this spot specifically. There is not going to be a hot route version of this. This is simply going to be a one play money scheme that you guys can run, whether you guys are rocking man coverage, zone, if you guys are rocking escape artists on the offensive side. Now, one thing you are always going to need is a throwing ability. Now, by throwing ability, I mean something that changes the velocity and how you throw, because a lot of these throws are time throws. Like everything in football is timing. So remember, velocity abilities are in every single scheme that anybody should post. If they have a scheme where they don't have a velocity ability, send that to me, because that's the best thing in the game. So Kittle is going to be our tight end, and one thing that you can possibly have on this interior tight end is having deep out elite, and you'll see why in a second. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to call the play PAY drag wheel. Now, this is a play that you guys are going to be able to call quick hike. You're going to be able to come out of the huddle and quick hike it, and you're going to be able to get yards. Now, O is open because it's a beautiful crosser play, and we're there for a lot of yards. Now, the way I like to do these is I like to kind of hold R2 to showcase, what the play looks like, and you guys could take a screenshot or whatever the case may be, because this play is simply a money play in general. Trey Lance? Oh, I thought Trey Lance got the ball out there. Beautiful release by Trey Lance, by the way. Now, the beauty about this specifically is you're also going to be able to run the ball. Now, you have a stretch. I believe in the other formations, they have better run plays, but in the West Coast one, the run plays are a little bit more sus. It's not the same. It's just, they're just not as good. Now, what makes this formation so good is this is a man beater. This is going to beat man coverage because it's coming from the slot. The crossers from slot receivers, they torch man coverage for some reason. And then this tight end route can also double as a nice little man beater as well, depending on who's on them. As you can see, we got a nice little swerve animation. Now, this is, I'm gonna show the replay on that because the swerve was kind of nice. So a lot of the times they get this weird little separation move that happens a lot. And if you guys are playing Madden Ultimate Team right now, you guys know that there's fast enough tight ends to make this something that you guys can run easily. Now, as you can see, I swerved towards the outside and went back up for the nice little rack and animation. But again, this is the main play because you're going to be able to sit there and pretty much get your yardage in. And as you can see, I'm throwing this on the CPU with no passing abilities. This is just Trey Lance, 70 something overall, and very, very simple play. And this X route is also a beautiful play. Now I'm just going to showcase the replay on that because we're only having 3 routes go out there. Now, the beauty about this play is this X route it tends to get over the top of every single coverage. So that's why a deep out elite is going to help you guys out tremendously, because you're going to be able to pretty much throw that and go absolutely crazy just trying to ag your opponent like almost every single time. Now, another setup that you guys can do with this is the coverage beater setup. And this is it right here. Now, I'm going to block everybody, not block everybody, but I'm going to make sure that we have no pressure coming in out of this. So right now they're actually blitzing. So we're going to put them. So we have one guy blitzing. He should not come in. So take a screenshot of this right here. And this is going to be another play that's going to help you guys out. Now you can leave Ayuk here, but the reasoning for putting him on a streak here like this is to make sure that that deep blue safety is going to be, is going to be held there. So he's not, so square ends up being open. So square ends up breaking open. He actually matched on that. Don't know why. It was a cover 3. So let's run that back one more time. This is mainly going to be for zones, but if you have a good enough receiver, again, they're going to end up matching on this as well, but we can try to throw it over the top. So boom, boom. Call of Duty just updated, lit. So square should end up open, as you can see. Square ends up wide open. Trey Lance, beautiful release in Madden. And for those of you guys who don't know how to run coverage beaters like this, there is a coverage beater video that I posted. It shows you how to post the coverage beater pretty much out of any single formation. So again, look at what happens here. We have wide open. We have wide open. Pick your poison. Both of these routes get wide open while we have the deep blue to pretty much bring back anything that comes across the field. So again, absolutely wide open on both accounts. This is something that's going to frustrate your opponent a lot, especially because this route is so good. I think this route is one of the most underrated routes in Madden, and you can find this in Singleback X Nasty as well, because you could quick hike this, and again, he gets open. And if you have that deep out elite, you're going to be able to ag that guy almost every single time. And if you have something like matchup nightmare where like you can ag tight ends, not tight ends, excuse me. If you can aggressive catch linebackers, this is going to go even crazier for you. So again, this is going to be the play. And this time I'm going to try to run it. Oh, I'm going to try to run it. Trey Lance. We almost had that. So again, these are the two main setups for this play. Now, one thing that you guys can do is put Ayuk in that nice little in a nice little hitch, because we do have that combo of the post coming over the top, and to keep anybody at bay so that they go to try to play this little drag wheel route, you can put them in that hitch and make it so that it's even harder to actually guard. Now, obviously, you might want to have an extra route out there because that R1 route isn't technically a route that's going to do you any favors. But these two plays alone are going to be enough to frustrate your opponent as much as possible. You have the wheel, you have the post route, you have everything you need here to destroy anybody who thinks they might have a chance to actually stop you on the defensive side. These are two amazing plays. And again, if you guys want to run it like PA boot over, you guys can take this guy. You guys can take this guy, do that. Excuse me. You guys could take this guy, put him there, or put him on a drag, and all of a sudden this play looks exactly like boot over. Same exact concept. You guys can roll out. O ends up open. Laser. So I'm actually going to run that back one more time for you guys. And then you guys could take a nice little screenshot of this. And again, you can actually make it look just like PA boot over. Like just like PA boot over. So let's put him on a block and release flat. And now this play looks absolutely just like PA boot over, except for R1 is a tight end. But the beauty about that is a tight end's not going to get stopped on a simple drag route. So again, we have him on the check and release, and Kittle is there. Truck him, get him out of here. Truck him, go crazy. Those are 3 amazing setups. Now, obviously, this is a single back wing formation, which means that you guys are going to rely heavily on the run. So as soon as you motion this guy over, they have to account for the run. They have to. If they don't account for the run, they're simply gonna they're gonna perish. And as you can see, look at how open T.Y. I said T.Y. Hilton. Oh my God, look at how open George Kittle is. If you guys are looking for something fun to run, test this out for me. Let me know how you feel about it. This is definitely something that I am going to take into weekend league. And as you can see, look, because he's in a slot, you can quick hike it. You can do whatever it is that you want out of this formation. Add a hot route master, go even crazier. But this makes it easy. This makes plays like this make Madden extremely easy. So let's go over the 3 setups one more time, and then I'll get out of your hair. You can actually leave this like this too. This might actually be even more deadly. So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, it's wide open. Jesus. All right. Let's go over the 3 setups one more time. We're going to go ahead and go over the PA boot setup. So the PA boot setup looks just like this. Boom. If you want, I'm just gonna hold it there for a couple seconds, take a screenshot, do whatever. Then we're gonna reset this. This is the initial play right here. Boom. Then we're gonna go ahead, and that's another play. Now, if you want to start hitting that tight end wheel, the running back wheel, excuse me, this is going to be another play. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that you need. You're going to be able to dominate your opponents at will with this specific formation. Look at how open X is here. Look at how open X is. And that is how we're going to end this video. 3 beautiful drives, 3 beautiful plays off of this one specific play. It's a 1-play money scheme. If you guys have any recommendations, leave it down in the comment section below. I will be running this during weekend league, and if you guys want to check that out, check out the Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. That's always down in the description below. I always stream on the weekends because we finish weekend league, and then that's it. And then I find videos to make for you guys. My name is Pwny Montana. Hopefully this 1-play money scheme is good enough to make it into your arsenal, and subscribe if you guys are new. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.